Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about a sense of anxiety or I need to hurry up. I don't have much time. This card is called the SOS card. So obviously distress, right? Assistance needed is also written on this card. Act with urgency. And then we've got spilling the beans. So I have to tell someone I can't keep this secret any longer, or information gets shared, perhaps not even necessarily by a person, but maybe someone leaves something out and a receipt is found, or their email address is open, or their email account. This is sorry, but that secret is not going to be secret for much longer. This information is coming out. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Or a lot, you know. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Mommy Marie. Chosen one. Well, that makes sense with everyone else that's in the collective. Hello, Rainbow Warrior. How we doing? If you all would like a personal reading, you can find my email address in the description box. Pretty easy to guess, though, if you know about Gmail. Okay, so let's see what this secret is about. I'm going to start off with the Rider-Waite. Because, of course, there could be somebody who's stressed out because they need to tell a secret or they can't keep the secret anymore. They know they need to come clean, but it could also be that we have somebody who's upset because this secret is already out and somebody else told it, or they did something unintentionally. All right, this with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, this feels more so like somebody thinks they need to be honest soon. They need to be communicating in the near future, because perhaps they know this information is going to come out. It's only a matter of time is going through my head. So it's like I have to tell you the truth maybe before someone else will, or I need to tell you the truth before you're not really interested in listening anymore. This is just kind of like concerning for them, right? Hello, Robin. Hello, Jess. How we doing? Oh, we've got Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands. It's like if I tell you the truth, it might ruin something. If I tell you the truth, it's the only way to not ruin something. It's kind of like a catch-22. So there could be a concern here that no matter what happens, when the secret comes out, there's going to be a problem. And this could have to do with somebody who's married or somebody who lives with their partner. What else do we have? Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. I've held out for as long as I could. I tried to, not tell anyone or keep the secret or do as you asked. Maybe somebody asked them to keep it on the DL. But now it's like, maybe it's just one of those things where the truth will find a way to come out, Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you, Robin. I appreciate that. Hello, first time. I love you too. Oh, good. That's excellent. I mean, every now and then we have to be a little bit wild, right? But in general, it's good to behave. Seven of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Devil. I think we have somebody that knows they've done something that will get them in trouble, and that they need to be the one that talks about it. So we could have somebody that was disrespectful towards a relationship, somebody who put themselves in a situation they should have known better to avoid. It's like, you promised you wouldn't go to a strip club for that bachelor party, something along those lines, right? Like, why would you do something that's pretty obviously stated, right? We talked about it, that kind of thing. So they know there's going to be not such a great reaction when this information comes to light. Seven of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So the only chance I have of saving this relationship is if I'm honest about everything. Because if I get caught in a lie, that's like, there's really no coming back from that. So I have to show that I already know that this is an issue, right? Is that Anthony? Hello, Anthony. How are you doing? Thank you. Hello, Rachel. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Danny. How are you today? Thank you, Rachel. Hello, Illuminati. This is just basically saying I've got to do right. I've got to come correct. I've got to be completely honest. There's really nothing that would be gained by me continuing to pretend nothing happened. This person may feel like forgiveness is not going to be easy, but it is what they are seeking. And they may, for that reason, feel that the only way they can get that is if they're on it. I mean, if you're trying to get forgiven for something, but you're only going to be honest about like half of what happened or half of what you said, it's not really the same now, is it? Death. High Priestess, King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. This King of Swords in the reverse is very concerned that there are going to be some pretty heavy consequences for their actions, including potentially the end of a relationship. They are currently trying to kind of wrap their head around what kind of possibilities are there in terms of an outcome. What could potentially happen? Hello, Miss Michelle. How are you doing? Hello, Leah. Well, it may be different for all of you since this is a general reading, but it does seem to be in the context of a relationship. Hello, Shanice. How are you doing? What else do we have? Two of Swords. Temperance. Ten of Wands. I'm at a crossroads. I need to make a decision. I know I don't necessarily have the ability to predict the future. I know that, I've done something that will upset you, but I also feel like the most important thing that I could do in terms of showing you that I understand I did something I shouldn't have is by coming forward and talking to you about it first, acknowledging what I did and telling you this is what I need to do, or this is how I've changed, or this is what I'm working on. Because if you don't think that this is something I'm working on, then you're going to basically be done with me. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this King of Swords is, it looks like they're going no contact with a Queen of Wands. This could be someone they've been flirting with on the internet. This could be somebody who hit on them at the gas station or the grocery store. This could be an ex, but this is someone they feel like they overstepped. They shouldn't have talked to them. They shouldn't have, followed their account. They shouldn't have met them for a drink. There's something pertaining to an attractive individual or somebody who finds this King of Swords in the reverse attractive, and they're not respecting what boundaries are in place for that relationship. Because people might define what cheating looks like differently depending on your own relationship, right? But this would be, I know that I shouldn't have done that. Hello, Frederick. What's going on? I hope you're having a good day. All right, let's get a few from the Tarot of the Nile. What else do we have? I'm glad to hear it. Wasn't quite super beautiful here. It's been like kind of overcast, but it wasn't cold, so that's nice. Hanged Man in the reverse. The Chariot. Kind of feels a little immature, to be honest. Someone kind of running off, being frustrated, and it's kind of like giving the Napoleon Dynamite, like kicking the lockers moment where, gosh, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I'm going to do something that would irritate you, or I'm going to be my own person. There could have been an argument over how to make decisions, and there could have been a little bit of a moment of weakness here because somebody wanted to demonstrate that they still felt independent or like they had control over their own life, over their own decisions. I'm going to do something that I can do because I'm a person. Even if you wouldn't like it, that's too bad. I'm still my own person. You'll never find out anyways, that kind of thing. King of Swords, Eight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this Queen of Wands is somebody they knew or dated, or someone they were like flirting with, and like something happened to end the connection between the two of them, but this Queen of Wands is coming back around. It could be relatively innocent, right? Like, hey, what have you been up to? But the intention is pretty clear. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So somebody, it may be as simple as, I didn't tell that person I was in a relationship, or I didn't make the decision you would have wanted me to make. I went out to the happy hour that you didn't want me to go to, or I went and hung out with people you didn't want me to hang out with, because I wanted to prove I can make my own decisions, that you are not in control. You're not the boss of me. No. What else do we have? Queen of Wands, Six of Wands in the reverse. I do think this Queen of Wands individual is somebody who feels like they have something to prove. Like you may have won the battle, but I'm going to win the war. You may have gotten them distracted for a little bit, but you know what? I'll get him back. I'll get her back. I'll get what I want. Just watch. This person is used to getting what they want. This Queen of Wands. They're coming across as a little like, just you wait. That's right. They feel like they can get the best out of pretty much any situation. Death in the reverse. So they feel like it's already a win because they were able to get a response from this King of Swords in the reverse. Death, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords all in the reverse. It's not that big of a deal. It's something that might be, frowned upon, or my partner or, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, whatever, they'd probably get mad at me, but they probably won't find out. It's not that big of a deal. This is someone justifying what they're doing as they are choosing to do it, but they know that it's not really a good option. Hello, Cosmic. How we doing? Well, so when I started doing live streams, it was clearly better than pre-recorded because I could actually talk to you guys. It's much more fun. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing? So 2 of Wands indicates that we've got a little bit of a choice. And I think that choice is, when do I tell this person? Not if, it's when, because there's some, I think, concern. If I don't tell you, someone else will, or you're going to find out anyways. Oh no. Yeah, there's definitely a concern here. Hello, Mountain Girl. How are you doing? We have the Devil, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. This is physical attraction, or, wanting to flirt, wanting to send pictures, but potentially hiding behind a phone, right? Maybe they were flirting online or in text messages. But I do think that there was a line. I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to do that. I don't have to feel bad if I don't meet them in person, or if I don't touch them. You know what I mean? There's something here where it's it's not that bad. It could be worse. It's well, it's kind of a bad idea. Did I say hello to Shanice? What else do we have? Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Fool. 6 of Swords. And now we have a little bit of I was foolish to think that I could do that. I should have known better, because now this Queen of Wands could be unwilling to be quiet, or could be looking for a way to cause some drama. Oh, we had Strength in the reverse come out as well. I think they've been, excusing their behavior with this Queen of Wands because they felt like it wasn't really, going that far. It was just a little flirt or whatever it was. It didn't really mean that much, or, I'm not going to see them again, or I'm not going to meet them in person. Whatever it is, they're justifying it, right? And then they realize this Queen of Wands is not going to just walk away. This Queen of Wands might want to meet their friends, or talk to them about, the future. How long are you going to stay in this relationship? And they start to get concerned. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Three of Cups, third party. I do feel like for the majority of you, this is mostly talking or like in-person flirting, but they're justifying the not so great behavior by saying it isn't what they would fear I would do. And that's not enough. How are you, Daniel? Did I say hello to Khalil? I hope you're having a good day. Yes, I think that's true most days. So we have the Hermit. Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is the partner of our main character, the one who's got to figure out how to tell the truth. Oh no, oh no. The King of Swords in the reverse is also our Hermit, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Now I know that there's going to be some issues because I thought I could just kind of like not have to talk about this. But maybe now I have somebody who's stalking me, or maybe now I have somebody who's saying they'll just call my wife or my husband, or maybe now I'm dealing with somebody who creates a new account to get around being blocked. They're getting a little nervous. Empress in the reverse. Emotional manipulation. Gaslighting. Hanged Man in the reverse. We had that already over here. Refusing to see the light, or following bad advice, not necessarily like wanting to understand that somebody has made a decision. This is a little uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. This is somebody who misreads the flirtation as something serious. And now this person who felt like they could just flirt or like talk online, it wasn't that big a deal, is worried this person is going to like blow their life up and tell a bunch of people what's going on, show up at their place. Eight of Swords in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. The issue is this King of Swords in the reverse was not looking to get into a relationship because they're already in one and they're not willing to leave the one that they're in. And the person who wants to be in a relationship with the King of Swords in the reverse from the outside, right, this Queen of Wands, they feel like insulted. Like, why did you lead me on? I bet if you really think about it, you do want to be in a relationship with me. They're not giving up easily. They're insulted and then like motivated to pursue this person more. King of Swords. So we started off as the King of Swords in the reverse, and now we're the King of Swords in the upright, because I know this Empress in the reverse energy, the Queen of Wands, is going to potentially be asking the wrong questions or trying to talk to the wrong people, or maybe they're going to try to, befriend my best friend, or find a way to partner with my employer. It's like, now I don't know what to do because this person that I didn't really take very seriously is like doing the most, going a little too far to try to make me reconsider. But this is the universe saying, maybe you shouldn't have played with fire. You might get burned. World in the reverse. I don't want to accept that it's over. I don't care if you're in a relationship we should still be together. This is like, I understand that you submitted your resignation or your breakup letter, but I have rejected it. Sorry. We're still together. This person's not going to let go of the King of Swords very easily. Star in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the reverse. And the Chariot. So it may have initially felt like it would be easy to avoid having to talk about this, or this could be, just one of those little secrets, no big deal. But as things get a little bit more like confusing, it's starting to be a problem. Now I realize I could potentially lose my relationship. This person could potentially mess things up for me at my job. What they maybe assumed would be an easy thing to forgive themselves for or not really worry too much about. Now it's like they're sweating bullets, All right, let's see. This is the Kipper. Let's see what else we got. Hello, God's most valuable angel number 1. How are you doing? It's good to focus on you and your kids. We have family room in the reverse. Oddly timed, because I think your comment is the opposite of how this person felt. They were trying to escape some responsibility with family room in the reverse and imprisonment in the upright. This person felt trapped by a relationship or responsibilities at home. Maybe they felt things were like too much, that they never had any time to themselves. They never got to do what they wanted to do, or everything was already like decided for them. So they wanted a flirtation. Main male in the reverse. Expectation and courthouse in the reverse. For many of you, this is someone who feels that having a child or multiple children has resulted in their not getting enough attention from their spouse. That could be either person, right? But there has been like no conversation or attempt to address this problem. It's just like, well, I doubt you would change, so I'm just going to go do what I need to do in order to get that attention that I wanted. Like they just feel it's normal for that to happen in a relationship. Hello, Tim. How are you doing? Hello, Shin. How are you doing? Hello, Lion. Did I miss Peggy? Oh, it's the emojis. All right. We've got eerie graveyard and overthinking. That seems to be kind of like the theme of the day. So for the eerie graveyard, hold on, it's kind of dark in here, you guys. We've got, as life transcends and we all fall into a silent embrace, the old attachments die, finding closure and grace. And the overthinking is each thought a labyrinth, endless, obscure. There is no peace amidst this self-imposed torture. So we have a problem that has been started by the King of Swords in the reverse for themselves, right? I'm the one who chose to do this, and that's why there is a problem. And this problem doesn't necessarily have an easy resolution. So they are probably stuck thinking about a lot of things or possible outcomes, how they can approach this, all of that, right? Oh, nice. I hope you got some great groceries. I just got some fresh cheese curds and I'm pretty excited about it because I haven't had fresh cheese curds in a long time. They're like super popular up in Minnesota, at least where I lived. And down here, it's like the only kind that people know about is the deep fried kind. But I like the fresh kind, you know, the squeaky kind. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. And then we have the carnival. The abandoned carnival. Come back here, you. What once was vibrant remains now silenced and still. This place held laughter, even if now no one could believe it. So this is about a relationship that may be a little bit of a dead bedroom, I think is the term. A little bit of a struggle in terms of feeling like there's still chemistry or a spark, but we have like a tendency to overthink instead of actually have the conversation. Maybe if we talked about the problems, I wouldn't have to think of weird ways to get the attention that I need. Maybe if I talked about how I was feeling, we could get to a place where things were a little bit more tenable. This is the Golden Lenormand. We had this one in the last reading, I think. Number 22, this is about a path, a choice. But our King of Swords did not make the best of choices, right? So they have arrived at another crossroads. And now the choice is, do I openly admit, do I bring up myself, what has happened and what I did so that we can address this, so that you understand that I take seriously that this is something I should not have done? Because if I wait until it blows up in my face or until somebody else tells you, it's going to be much worse. Yeah. This seems to suggest that if I don't tell you, it will eventually come out. It will eventually reach you. So this is the home, and the book is about the secret, right? The home can also talk about a website, by the way. So it's kind of like this information will reach your ears, will reach this lady sitting at, you know, the little window in this house. You're going to find out either way. It should be from me, not from some rando on the internet, right? How could you tell me about coconut shrimp? That sounds so good. I mean, I think you're talking to somebody else, but now I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Sounds really good. I haven't had shrimp in a long time. All right. Let's get a few from The Voyage of the Soul. Exactly, Darnell. Just waiting to see what's going on. So we have serenity and chapters. Ease, tranquility, peace, drift and silence. And under chapters, it says light after darkness, rise, new life, dawn, and unfold. So depending on how this person decides to handle the situation where they know they need to apologize or they need to be honest about what has happened, they will either find peace and forgiveness or not, or go through probably some additional difficulty, some karmic justice. They may be intelligent or spiritually woke enough, or whatever you want to call it, intuitive enough to know if I am honest first, my karma will be better. If you start thinking about karma when you make your decisions, you'll probably be a better person. Is this going to come back on me? Would I regret this in a year? Would I regret this in a month? Shit, tomorrow morning if I woke up and I said, did you know what you did yesterday? Would I be like, Carmen, how could you? What are you, 12? Alive, excitement, boldness, vigor, dynamic, zest, and movement. So it's time to get a move on. It's time to make a change. And that could be two-pronged, right? That could be two different outcomes. That could be it's time to make a change. That's why we have our King of Swords being honest and deciding I need to tell you what happened before somebody else tells you, because it's better that you hear it from me. Or this secret comes out and the King of Swords has to defend themselves because they did not tell the secret first. So I think they're imagining how both of those things could go and realizing one is much preferred to the other. We've got seasons, cycles, elements, spring, summer, fall, winter, and limitless, expound, spread, higher, open-minded, and wishes. Things go easier for this person when you're honest, right? When they're honest. Here's what happened. I know I should have. Probably should have told you what was going on, or, just asked you what we could do differently. But here we are. And by virtue of being honest about that situation, it starts a really important, like a dialogue where you can share what has happened, why you feel what you feel, why the other person feels what they feel. And I feel like by the end of the conversation, you've healed more than you've hurt. So it's a catalyst, right? Hello there, Jenny. How are you doing? Oh, no. That's rough. Intimacy, partnerships, romance, union, and soulmates. An important conversation about intimacy, your connection, how to bring the spark back, or how to make sure that things stay, healthy, connected, that you feel valued by each other. Thank you, Rachel. All right, this is the situations deck. What else do we have? Lockbox, Today, and Archangel Michael. Closed in, trapped, frustrated, present, now, in the moment, and protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. I feel like I have to say something, because if I don't, then something else is going to happen. I think this is a decision to be honest. I'm going to tell you what happened because that's the right thing to do. And I know you may decide you can't stay with me, or that you can't, tolerate who I am or what I did, but I have to do right by the situation. And if you are honest first, I do absolutely believe the situation goes better for you. Hello, Jenny. We have another Jenny. Very nice. Or did you just change the image? Oh, okay. That's how I keep track of who's new to the live chat, is the little profile picture, or the little dot that might be just a full color. Oh my. About to reveal. Revealing secrets was like the second card out. They're on the verge. They're about to say it. There's also an offer on the table and an agreement or a compromise, a settlement. I think this is, if you don't tell your spouse, I will tell them. I don't think it's a really nice offer because this person's anxious. I think this is, okay, you have 24 hours to go tell your partner. Otherwise, I will tell them that you've been flirting with me on TikTok or whatever. Now it's like reclaiming the connection to their relationship by doing the right thing, oddly enough. That being said, some of their partners are going to say, well, that's cheating. I don't like it. Or what you did was extremely dishonest. Not here for. It's not going to be easy, right? But I do feel like it's much more likely you are able to salvage the relationship when you address it head on versus waiting for the shit to hit the fan, right? New love. Keep an open mind. So this individual who's in a relationship with the King of Swords is going to have a decision of their own. They could give this person another chance. They may feel like there's a lot invested in this King of Swords, but they also may decide, I think I'm done with this connection, because we do have new love. And yet a third option, this could help the two people in this relationship reconnect. Now that we're finally able to air our grievances or talk about how things are going and discuss how things have changed, maybe then we could bring the spark back to our relationship. Maybe then we could change from feeling like roommates, right? Hello there, Michael. Perfect. I won't say what I was going to say. Hello, Jane Doe. How are you? All right. Let's get a few from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Since we're talking about a secret, it kind of seems appropriate. Oh, I just looked up and it was 4242. So somebody's got that number as something important. I don't react when people mention you. I know that I crossed the line with you. So I'm not supposed to know you, or I'm not supposed to be close to you. I'm not supposed to be flirting with you. I crossed the line with you. So I try to minimize any attention to that person and any time I spent with them by not acknowledging it when people talk about you. I'm not going to be like, oh, how's that person doing? Oh, great. I miss them. Yeah, I love how they look in clothes. You know, they would just say something awkward. I remember every detail of that day. I am becoming a better person. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is the catalyst to help this person really look at how they've been acting and what they need to change. They may lose this relationship. They may not be able to bridge this gap, but they have become more willing to be self-aware, more willing to actually go through a reality check or listen to how somebody else's opinion varies from their own. Hello, Dennis. How are you doing? And they're maybe trying to hide that things are not going very well for them. My life is not as together as it seems. I replay our conversations over and over. You and I were too young. You came closer than anyone. So I feel like this is about temptation. You know, we were immature. We shouldn't have done that. But I still think about the conversations we had. You tempted me. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. I left you before you could leave me. I can't stop thinking about you, and I wish things could be different. So to be honest, I think our King of Swords is still, well, they've got like stars in their eyes for this person, but they also realize that they may have kind of fallen in love with a concept or the idea of something outside as a form of escapism. Maybe I just really liked the idea of leaving my life behind and not so much, you specifically. And when they start to really think about things and they have this conversation with their significant other, it becomes more apparent to them that this was more of, I just don't want to deal with all the problems that are in my life right now. And I can use this app or, chat with you and forget about all those things for a little bit, right? All right, this is the Tarot Familiars. What else do we have? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. So I'm going to stop lying. I'm going to be honest about what happened. I know it's risky. I know there's a chance that I'm going to lose this long-term relationship because I was selfish or tempted, but I'm going to take that chance because being honest puts me in a better spot or is the right thing to do. They are stepping into Emperor energy because they are accepting responsibility instead of justifying their actions. Eight of Wands, communicating what happened. Knave or Page of Wands in the reverse. It's bad news. Three of Wands in the reverse, and it's unexpected. But they know it has to come from them or it's going to be that much worse, right? Lovers in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, because they know this person that they have cut things off with is going to come back around, is going to potentially try to cause some drama. I feel like for many of you, this person said, if you don't tell your spouse, I'm going to tell them, and then we'll see where we end up. Maybe you won't have a choice. Maybe the only option you'll have is me. Not a very good way to go about it, but, I don't think they were listening to my advice to begin with. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So the King of Swords figured, well, if I'm not going to have a choice, then I don't want you as an option. I'm already in a relationship with the person I'm in a relationship with because I care about them, because I love them. And, you took things too far. The Hermit and the Six of Wands. I think they cut this person off. They know that the only way to salvage the situation is to let go of that attention, like that source of attention. Like it's not what I really need. It's not going to solve any of my problems. It's just going to maybe even create a few more. Magician, Two of Swords in the reverse. So I know what to do. I know how to handle this, and I'm going to do exactly what I know I need to do. I'm not going to let this turn into a bigger problem or deny the truth anymore. So the Tower is a moment where a lot changes. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, but I'm also going to tell you that this is a catalyst for me to change my behavior. If you leave, I understand. If you decide this relationship isn't for you anymore, or you don't, trust me, I get it. But I came to you, or I wanted to be honest and tell you the truth about what happened, because if there's any chance to salvage this, that's what I want to do. They may tell you I'm ready to go to therapy, or I'm ready to, talk about this that you haven't, been able to get me to talk about for a long time, or let's go on a little trip and get to know each other again. They're serious about rebuilding with this person they're in a relationship with, because now they're worried they may lose this person, because now they realize they were just trying to avoid things instead of fix things. 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. I know it's off kilter. I know that you might be mad at me. I know that you may not forgive me. But if you do, if you are willing to take another chance with me, then I'm going to literally give it my best. So they're going to make a pretty strong case for themselves from what I can see. Does that mean that they're going to be accepted? I don't know. But I do think they're being genuine. I do think this is like a little bit of a scare, right? They're realizing that maybe they kind of tricked themselves or were in denial about what was really going on. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you so very much. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.